You enjoying your breakfast? Enjoying the good company? And now it is my pleasure to introduce to you not only the best mayor in America, but the best dressed mayor in America. She just told me that she had a little issue this morning choosing which color to wear. She's in know orange and black, purple and black. She decided on one. So please welcome Madam Mayor Stephanie Rawlings-Blake.
Gigi, thank you so much for being here this morning and lending your time and your talent to this occasion. I was teasing Gigi because she had on her purple, and I was like, I didn't know what to wear. I said, I know it's Purple Friday, but you know, the O's are in contention for the first time in daggone near 20 years. So I felt like I see y'all represent for the O's with your orange. I see you. I said I didn't know whether to wear purple or whether to wear orange. I said I'm just gonna wear a rainbow necklace and count. I got everything covered. It's, you know, I don't know about you, but it's a good problem to have, right? You don't know which ones to rep for. We are doing very well. So it's a pleasure for me to join you today for the 25th annual Civil Rights Breakfast. I want to acknowledge some of our elected officials who are here. I see Senator Joan Carter Conway is here. Thank you so very much. Delegate Shirley Nathan Pulliam, I heard was here. Yes, there you are. Councilwoman and the Dean of the Council, Ricky Spector, thank you very much. And before you say it, yes, you told me so. Take a break, Stephanie. You have to take care of yourself. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I heard you. You don't have to say I told you so. I've been dreading seeing Ricky because the day before I was really bad. She told me, Stephanie, you have to take care of yourself. I had an upper respiratory infection, and you know how it is. You don't want to miss anything, so you just keep going and going and going. And Ricky said, I'm telling you, you need to take a break. I was like, yeah. So yes, lesson learned, Ricky. I also see that we are here with my police commissioner, Anthony Batts, as well as my fire chief, Niles Ford. If I could have you and the rest of our cabinet members who are here, any of my cabinet members, please stand. Cabinet members, thank you very much. Thank you all very much. I would like to thank Director Alvin Gillard and the entire team at the Civil Rights and Wage Enforcement for hosting this event today, and for all that the office has done and continues to do to address discrimination, inequality, and disparities in Baltimore. And I'd also like to take a moment to thank Alvin for his years of dedicated service and congratulate you on your much-deserved retirement. Most of you know that Alvin was the longest-serving director of the Human Relations Agency in the state, and we would not be where we are today, especially where we are with this event, if it had not been for Alvin's effort. He deserves a round of applause for all of his hard work. He's over in the corner trying to act like he's not here. We see you, Alvin. So on behalf of everyone, you will truly, truly be missed. I also want to thank every one of you who have taken the time to be here today. It takes determination, it takes courage, it takes commitment, and a firm moral center from every one of us to ensure that every individual is treated justly and with dignity, and to ensure that the civil and human rights are protected no matter what. It is encouraging for me to see a room filled with community leaders, entrepreneurs, business, clergy, and local and state government employees, and many others who are committed as I am to this cause. It takes all of us, every sector, every segment of our community, to create more vibrant and fortified communities. None of us can do it by ourselves, but there's nothing we can't do if we decide to work together. This year, more than in recent memory, our faith has been tested. I know, like many of you, I looked at what happened in Ferguson, Missouri, with a great amount of despair. It was disheartening to think that in 2014 we were there again, with the unrest, with the injustice, with the lack of representation. You know, all of the things that so many of us have fought for, and as said in the occasion, that had been fought for generations in the past, and yet we are still fighting those same battles. And you know, it really made me think, and it made me examine the work that I do as the mayor in charge of overseeing a major police department in a majority African American city. It makes you pause and think, we have to get this right. We have to continue to engage with our community to build relationships. We don't want something like that to ever happen in Baltimore. My experience as mayor has shown me that building trust between communities of colors and the police is something that you have to do consistently. You can't pick up a phone and make a call after the fact and think that you have a relationship of trust to be able to respond to that type of crisis. It just doesn't happen. You can't perform temporary outreach and communication when something like that happens. It has to be ongoing work, and it has to be done in earnest. Baltimore has seen some of the lowest numbers of homicides and overall crime in a generation under my tenure, but I was very much aware that during some of our most successful years, distrust of the police department was also at its highest. I know that in order for my city to be safer, we have to do it in partnership, or the progress that we make will not be sustained. I have a passion for working together with communities, and I know that I've spoken about this before when I was interviewing our current commissioner. One of the things I told him, I said, I know that we can get incrementally better. It's been done before. It's not rocket science. We can do a little tweak there. We can do a little tweak here. We can get incrementally better, but that's not my desire for Baltimore. I believe that we can be a dramatically safer city, that we can be a dramatically better city, but we have to do it together. There's no segment of our population that we can leave on the sideline. Everyone has to be engaged, and that's what this is about today. All parts of our community coming together, saying that we are standing as witness to protect against injustice, to protect what is right in our community, and I thank you again for being here. My advocacy on behalf of greater transparency and building trust, it goes back, as the councilwoman knows, to my days on the city council, and it's something I don't take lightly at all. We need to send a message, a clear message, that law enforcement acting unlawfully is not something that we're going to tolerate. There is a sacred bond between the police and the community, and when it's broken, we see the ripple effects in that community and across the country. So we're going to continue to weigh policy proposals that will bring more transparency to the process and make it easier to hold officers accountable when they act unlawfully. We have to do this. We have to do this to protect the growth of our city. We have to do this to protect the strength of our communities. We can grow Baltimore by 10,000 families. And I know that we can't do it, that I can't do it alone. We need this partnership, just like you see here today. We need law enforcement, and we need the city government working together. But we need to continue to do it as we advance equality and protect civil rights. Again, I cannot thank you enough, all of you who've worked so hard to make this event possible and to make the Civil Rights Commission and the work that we're doing to protect rights in Baltimore a priority. Thank you all very much, and enjoy.